This tutorial will show you how to use the Toshiba printer and a variety of its features. This is the first one for using Microsoft Word documents. Alright, once you've got your Word document, you'll need to go to the File menu and select Print. In the Print dialog box, you'll need to identify which printer that you would like to use. For most of us, we'll have the Toshiba that has been downloaded for us. Once that populates, you'll receive this hyperlink that says Printer Properties. We're not going to use any of these settings. These don't work. We need to use the Printer Properties for the Toshiba printer. Select Printer Properties. Then a new dialog box will open up with a variety of tabs, and really we only need to think about or worry about these first two tabs. The basic printing, and you can change size and add the number of copies that you want. You can identify if you want it to be portrait or landscape. But this is the piece that most people are looking for, being able to have a double-sided document with stapling and maybe even a hole punch. So some of our options, we can have our basic collating where it's going to do 1, 2, 3 first, and like we typically do, but we can change that, and we can have it one print just the first pages first, and then the second pages, and then the third pages. You can also, when it's done printing, you can also have it stack sideways, which kind of helps for sorting when you're passing out the papers. In our two-sided printing, let me go with this number 1 first. With our two-sided printing, we would just simply print, that's one side. Here is our front back, where it would print on the front, and if we flip the paper either over to the left or the right, it would print simply on the back. We also have the front back where if you were to flip it top bottom, it would give you that sort of print. And you also have a booklet option. I'm going to go back to original. Another feature that we have on this printer is number of pages per sheet. If I had a document that had 2 pages per sheet, 2 pages, and I really just wanted to put both of those pages on the front of a sheet, I could choose 2 pages per sheet. Another popular one is 4 pages per sheet. It shrinks the pages down, so this is page 1 of your document, page 2, page 3, page 4. There is all the way the option of 16, but that seems to get pretty small, so I'm not quite sure if you would really want to use it as an option. I would suggest either 2 pages, 4, 6 would probably be the max, but again, that depends on what you want. You can also change the direction of your print. I'm going to go back to 1 page. Now, we have these staple features. We can staple on the left, you can see our preview, you can staple to the right, 2 staples at the top, 2 staples at the left, 2 staples in the middle. We also have a hole punch option where we have 3 hole punch on the left or a 2 hole punch at the top. Those are the basics of using the finishing features. Another thing I'd like to show you in this tutorial is being able to, the difference between a normal print, a private print, and a hold print. Those would be the 3 options, and you can even do a schedule print too, where you would schedule the time specifically that you want it to print. So we'll start with normal. A normal print means if I click OK and then print, it's going to go right to the printer. A schedule print, and I'm going to need to go to the ... is going to give me a specific date and time that I want to print, and you can tell that it's in military time. A private print, again, in order to make this, or to finish this, you'll need to click the ... A private print means that I would type in a passcode, typically numbers or could be letters, and when I got to the printer, I would have to type in that password in order for my copies to print out. The last option that we suggest that you could use is a hold print. And a hold print just indicates once I click OK here and print, when I get down to the copy machine, I will have to select my name and my copies, and then I can print them when I'm physically there at the copy machine. So it's just going to wait until I get there. Okay, well, those are the basics, or this is the basics of using the Toshiba printer with a Word document.